Nation was a battle between 14 teams of superstar skaters, but only one could take the title. Coastbladers! And we joined the winning team as they took their prize journey to the World Games in Taiwan.
I'm so pleased that I came here and I gave everything a go.
These experiences that I've had are really unique.
This is Skate Nation, the winner's story. Welcome to Skate Nation, the winner's story and highlights.
Today we've got a very special show in store for you where you can see how the winning skate team, the Coastbladers, got on in Taiwan when they went to see the World Games.
Plus, we look back at the journey they took to become champions and give out some very special Skate Nation awards.
Absolutely, but right now, let's get our skates on and see how the Coastbladers prepared for this trip of a lifetime to Taiwan. The team who has won Skate Nation and will go to the World Games in Taiwan is... Coastbladers!
We're going to Taiwan!
So it's time to pack up their skates and get ready to jet to the other side of the world.
I'm taking loads of summer clothes because it might be hot down there.
I hope so. It's only your own t-shirts.
I can't believe it that we made it. I was so unsure. And then just to get through, it's just amazing.
When we started this competition, I never thought that we'll be going to Taiwan, but now that we are, it's just a big shock. And just to be able to get a chance to go to Taiwan is just amazing.
I've never been away myself and the boys before, just the three of us. I think it's going to be really, really special and something to remember.
Going to the World Games in Taiwan would be great because it would just be a lot of fun, and to even watch them it would just be amazing.
And our Coastblader lads, remember to pack what it takes to impress the ladies.
How much packing you got left then, Ben?
Well, nearly done.
Don't forget your hair pulled out, so yeah.
Don't forget the most important things.
J-Mate, loving the look.
Right, next stop, airport.
Taiwan, here we come.
And as they make their way, let's go back to the very beginning.
Skate Nation started with a huge surge across the UK looking for all sorts of skate teams.
Each team had to consist of 3 young skaters, then they had to convince an adult to join their team.
Hockey dads, freestyle granddads, wobbly mums, we saw them all. And for the Coastbladers, this was their first step to victory.
And you might recognise some of our other teams too. It's Essence, our runners-up. I still love Asia's twinkly roller skates.
14 teams were chosen to go to the heats. But once there, 4 were asked to skate home by our judges.
Fitness expert Kevin Adams, professional dancer Camilla Dallarup, and professional skate coach Asher Kirkby.
I'm afraid, toe jammers, you skate home.
Sorry, Blue Sherbet, you skate home.
The remaining teams took on the pressures of skate camp, where they struggled with new skills.
And it's really hard and frustrating.
I think we'll catch up quickly.
The choreography is not my thing. That's not my cup of tea. I'm learning off you lot, the routines.
We'll have to get used to it and practice a bit more.
We're kind of learning techniques that we've probably not used before.
You've got to fight for this, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, if that means using stuff that you've done before, do it.
It's all really difficult. Trying to get into the correct skating position feels so unnatural.
They'll probably skate better knowing that I'm not there.
I spin the wrong way. Can't dance. It's hard.
I'm very nervous at the moment, but I'm only nervous I'm worried I'll let the team down.
I have to get around the cones without knocking them over, and I keep knocking them all over. My dad's finding dancing quite difficult,
Finally, 8 teams made it to the Skate Nation Stadium, where week after week they had to earn points from the judges and face all sorts of challenges to get their hands on the title.
Gold. Gold.
No! Gold! But of course, there was one winning team, and with that title came a trip to the World Games in Taiwan. The Coast Bladers have arrived at the airport. And it's straight to the departures lounge for our VIPs.
When we first started this competition, we were just coming in for a bit of fun and skating, but now we've got this far and we've actually won it and we're off to Taiwan. It's amazing.
The World Games is a huge event. It features 21 sports, and this year over 3,000 athletes from 91 different countries will be participating.
The stadium looks amazing, and to have VIP tickets to it as well, it's just going to be the best thing.
The main stadium has thousands of seats, and the event starts with a spectacular opening ceremony, and the Coast Bladers are on the guest list.
I don't know anything about Taiwan, I don't even know the language, so I have to learn it when I get there.
Hopefully see a bit of behind the scenes Taiwan, the cultural differences, try the food, just make it the most amazing trip of a lifetime for us, for me and the boys.
As a skater, to see other professional skaters skating, it's just going to be amazing.
We've tried a little bit of artistic skating within the show, so to actually see them do it professionally will be brilliant, I think. We're off on a plane now from Heathrow to Hong Kong, then we're off from there to Taiwan, so it's about 21 hours of our day. It's going to be a long day, but what's at the other end will be worth it.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic
Ben H is on top form there. Come on, Dan, style it out. Oh, it's going to be a long flight.
All looks the same though. What do you think that is down there?
Well, I was trying to find my house, but I think we're a little bit far away from that.
In Llama Land, there's a one-man band.
So roughly about 8 hours left to go, so I'll just have a quick game of tennis and then I'll move on to another film. I can work out how to play it.
Let's fly away!
Now, I've been reading up and found out that Taiwan is an island off the east coast of China and is just a little bit bigger than Wales. But Taiwan has a few more people, 23 million of them, and now they've just been joined by 4 more. The Coast Bladers have arrived.
Oh, it's great to be here. It's been a long flight, it's been a long night, we're exhausted, but we're just going to go and recharge the batteries and go to the opening ceremony and make the most of it. Are we ready for this?
Yes.
Right, let's go.
Yeah! It's just got everything. Architecture, it's just amazing. I mean, to look at it, the boys are blown away, I'm blown away. It's just, what a place to be.
The lads have a look around before taking their seats at the opening ceremony. And the World Games opens in style. The stadium itself is in Kaohsiung City, which is in southern Taiwan. This opening ceremony is watched by tens of thousands in the arena and millions more around the world. There's the British team. Wonder if we'll get any medals. And to finish the ceremony off, 3,000 fireworks in 3 minutes. Amazing.
Opening ceremony, absolutely fantastic. What a night. Firework display at the end. Unbelievable, unbelievable.
That was amazing, wasn't it?
So good.
What a night. What a night.
Back to our stadium now, and another chance to see one of our favourite performances of the series from Essence.
You can't stop today as it comes speeding down.
Back in Taiwan, it's a beautiful morning. Everyone is embracing the new day. The flowers are in bloom. Hang on a minute, where are the course bladers?
They're about to join a group of Taiwanese students having their daily martial arts lesson in the grounds of the Confucius Temple.
Well, when we entered the building of martial arts, it was such an amazing and interesting building. And to be able to do martial arts there with a lot of kind and friendly people was just brilliant.
Having a martial arts lesson in Taiwan is amazing because I've never had a martial arts lesson ever before, and it's really good, all the moves they do.
Sometimes I got my feet wrong, and the boy kept saying to me, feet wrong, feet wrong, feet wrong all the time. It's like trying to do like sort of fighting moves, and it was really, really fun. I don't think I'm a natural Kung Fu master.
Joanne's been helping me a lot because I haven't really been getting my points right, but as she's been here, I've been understanding it easier and remembering it a lot easier. Well, I think we did really well at the lesson, but my dad was just so funny. He just always was facing the wrong way, and there's some person that was helping him just kept having to move him around.
I've got terrible posture, it would appear.
It's a pleasure for them to join us because we never really had anyone from outside of Taiwan and come and learn with us. So it's a really nice experience.
We found a massive grasshopper. I've only seen little ones in Eastbourne, but this one was massive, and he showed us a martial art move to do with grasshoppers over here.
The grasshopper kung fu move copies the movements of the insect. I can do that. No, you can't. No, you're right, I can't. I'm a bit embarrassed now, actually.
Martial arts, I never thought I'd be able to do it in Taiwan, and I would like to be able to take that up back at England. The Coast Bladers would like to give you a massive thank you for helping us, and we have really enjoyed it and had a great time.
We would like to present you a gift from us to thank you for learning a little part of our culture in Taiwan.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
After a busy morning, the lads take a trip to a Taiwanese monastery.
I was really amazed by the monastery. It's such a fantastic place in such a fantastic setting. To get involved in that is quite unusual for me. I've never visited a monastery before. It was nice to actually get involved in it and actually be part of it, be shown around and see an actual working monastery that's very, very enjoyable.
Whoa. Look at the Buddha. It's massive. Hand gesture showing that.
I like to think I made the most of being there.
The boys learn the ancient Chinese art of calligraphy.
In China, they don't have an alphabet like us. Instead, they have thousands of characters that represent a sound or a meaning. In calligraphy, you place different characters together to make art. It's called mind painting and drawn in silence. And where better than a tranquil monastery?
Oh yeah, I think this is more fun than school because it's like just drawing pictures really.
I think the rest of the team really threw themselves into the calligraphy. I think Jay thought it was a race.
Come on, Daddy, it's slow coaching already done.
I'm doing my best. It's been a long time since I went to school.
The cosplayers have mastered some new skills at the monastery, but it wasn't the first challenge they faced. It's time to turn the Skate Nation clock back a few months. Our winning team, the Coastbladers, started as freestyle rollerbladers who like to show off their tricks at their local disco.
My name's Ben.
I'm Jay.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Daniel. And we are
The Coast Bladers!
We thought it would be quite fun for all of us to try and work together and to try to show people our skating and what we can do.
And these good-looking lads made an impact with the audience and the judges in the heat shows.
I loved what they did. I remember their routine, put your hands up.
So, after impressing in the heats, they took on skate camp.
Don't underestimate the coordination that it takes to do all that.
It made me feel like I wanted to put my skates on. You skate on.
They won the hockey competition at Pro Skate Camp, even though Ben D was a bit distracted because he'd struck up a romance with Louise from the Rapid Rollers. Ooh.
Louise like your girlfriend?
Yeah. He texts me.
Oh, bless. But the blader who's taken the biggest journey is Jay. At only 8, he sometimes had a tough time keeping up with the older lads.
I wasn't doing it properly, and then I kept falling over and doing it.
He improved at skate camp.
Nice work, Jay!
And things started to click when he got to the stadium.
Jay, that was much better. You finally remember the routine. Well done.
It's nice because he's worked really hard, and to get some praise for what he's done makes it quite special.
It made me feel really, like, tingling and stuff.
The lads grew closer as they tackled their team challenges.
As a dad, it's been really special spending time with my sons. We're always so busy all the time, but to actually do something like this and be with them all the time and work with them and learn things at the same time as they do, which is even better, it's just been quite special for us. Come on, Jay, give us a bit of that.
I really enjoy spending time with my dad because I don't get to see him much, but it's fun now because I always get to see him.
And they struck gold as cowboys.
Gold!
Gold!
The reason why we got 3 goals was because we were just having fun with it and lots of skating and lots of dancing.
But as the weeks passed, things started to get serious for the Coast Bladers. They became Spanish bullfighters, circus strongmen, and movie characters.
The other teams made this competition really hard for us because they train loads and they try really hard. And so we just have to try even harder than them and push ourselves to the limit.
Leaving this competition a much better skater because we've been able to help each other and they've helped me and have a lot of lessons on different types of skating. It's just really helped me.
And in the nail-biting grand final, they pushed themselves further to become the winners.
I think it was really important for us. It meant everything for us to win the show. We'd put in a lot of time, a lot of effort. It meant the world to us. It meant the world to us to be involved in it, but to actually win it, and obviously a trip to Taiwan, a once-in-a-lifetime experience, it just means the world to you.
Let's take a look at one of the Coast Bladers' most memorable performances as cotton-picking cowboys.
It was 1989, my thoughts were short, my hair was long. Caught somewhere between a boy and man. She was 17 and she was far from in between. It was summertime in northern Michigan.
Still to come on Skate Nation, the Coast Bladers give their support to the British tug-of-war team.
Come on, Jamie! Come on!
They sample some unusual cuisine at the night market.
Look, it's a foot. It's an actual foot.
And we see some never-seen-before backstage film from the series.
It's getting serious now. You can feel the tenseness.
Back over in Taiwan, the Coast Bladers are about to go and see another very individual event at the World Games, dragon boat racing.
In each boat there are 20 paddlers and they have a drummer at the front of the boat. They all paddle to the beat in a race to be the fastest.
There's no British team. Perhaps the Coast Bladers should start up their own in Eastbourne.
It starts really, really slow, and then it just goes into this frenzy towards the end, and you start watching the numbers of the boats and you're not quite sure what's going on, but then you realise as you come to the end that they're just frantically pushing and pushing and pushing. It's just amazing to watch. Well, at the start of the Dragon boat, we all sort of drew numbers. We looked at the boats and we opted for who we were going to pick number-wise. I actually backed the team that was right at the back, but I thought they were going to make a late surge, but evidently not. As it was, Jay actually picked the winning team, I think, but that was only based on the fact that he liked their colours.
And the action doesn't stop at the Lotus Pond. It's time for canoe polo.
I really enjoyed the canoe polo because it's really upbeating and it's just amazing. I just wanted to get out there and have a go myself.
You have to be so strong to play this game. It starts off with just a charge each other where they just sort of ram into each other, a bit like jousting. And then from then on in, it just seems like a free-for-all. You get pushed underwater, you get hit with a pole, you get just everything goes on. It's quite a crazy game.
Never thought it would be such a tough game, and you have to be quite tough to be able to play that.
There's a big game on very shortly. It's Great Britain, Australia, our own version of the Ashes out here. We're going to go and throw our weight behind the Great Britain team and come on Great Britain all the way.
It's the Aussies against the Brits.
Shoot! Come on, GB! I'll tell you what, we're good at this. Oh! We found a sport we're really good at, mate. Should we give us some GB, 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 GB?
Well, I've really enjoyed cheering on British teams because you actually get to see someone else doing something from your country, and it's really, really nice.
Great Britain are in the lead.
Oh, the Aussies are down this end as well. That's unfortunate.
My dad's really, really loud, and it's actually really, hurts your ears when he's sitting next to you because he's always shouting,
"Come on, GB!"
And then he's really like a party in a box.
GB, 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 GB! Oh, easy! Ah! I don't get let out very often.
The Bladers' support is working. They're thrashing the Australian team.
3, 2, 1! I never thought that I would enjoy canoe polo as much as I did. Brilliant, just absolutely brilliant.
Well, the atmosphere in the crowd has been amazing. We've tried to help Great Britain along, and I think we've done enough to help them.
The Coast Bladers, like Team GB, might have come out number 1, but they had to battle past some pretty amazing teams to get there. Here's a quick look at some of our other teams and some exclusive, never-seen-before backstage footage.
The Fab Four from Leeds were a fiery bunch. Remember all the arguing at skate camp?
What happened was Barry said, do your own timing, so I did my own timing and then it went off and then went with us.
You all have to be on the same page, else you go it on.
Come on, Fab Four.
But they pulled together in the end, ready for the first stadium performance.
We're about to go on, and we are really nervous, but excited too.
My score for the Fab Four is bronze.
The Fab Four skated home, putting pressure on the other teams.
It's getting serious now. You can feel the tenseness because you know now anybody can go, any one of us.
The Angels were the only all-girl team in the competition that made it to the stadium, but Lauren's mum, Carly, put herself under a lot of pressure to be as good as the girls.
I know how much they want it, and I don't want them to go because I'm not as good as they are.
You skate on.
Backstage at the first stadium show, Olivia's foot was hurting.
It's affected my skating just a little bit, because when I've been skating, my ankle has actually been hurting me very much.
Olivia skated on despite the pain.
3 goals!
But sadly, after checking her foot out at the hospital, it turned out it was worse than everyone thought.
So to find out the next day that her foot was actually broken, we were absolutely shocked, to be honest.
A big decision was made.
Well, the whole team's feeling a bit upset that we're having to pull out, but we started as a team and we're going to finish as a team.
The Slapshots were a roller hockey team from the Dales of Yorkshire. Dad Andy took his place in the Dancing Dad Hall of Fame.
He's sweating a lot and he looks a bit stupid.
And loved the limelight.
It was, when we first applied for the show, I had no idea we were going to get this far. I had no idea we'd be dancing in front of screaming fans, and it's just been excellent.
Karate was the theme for their final performance, but they made a few mistakes.
We're a bit disappointed because we fluffed it. We had a bit of a fluff in the middle.
The team I think that should skate on is Essence.
So Slapshots skated home. Blades of Glory was skate park boys. But Luke's dad Darren hadn't skated before at all.
I'll do absolutely anything for my kids.
I'm so proud of my dad. He's doing so well.
They just about made it through skate camp to the stadium shows.
Darren this week has come on so much. His all-round skating has become much better and we're so proud of him.
But after show 7, they skated home.
Commiserations to a brilliant Blades of Glory team.
The Rapid Rollers faced a problem right from the start.
Your speed skates in future may restrict you a little bit in terms of manoeuvrability.
If we can maybe try different skates or something.
Great positivity, I like that.
Yeah.
They swapped their skates and worked through the blisters to make it as far as the quarter-finals.
I'm very excited, but as well as nervous. It's like racing. When the whistle goes, you get nervous when you have to start. It's just having fun, really. And if we go out, we've done so well, haven't we?
Now, the Roller Rockets were amazing skaters, which is why they made it all the way to the semi-finals, but they had just one problem.
I think your faces are still a bronze.
I'm really disappointed because I was smiling my hardest and I think we really worked hard on smiling and I don't know what more we can do.
Week after week.
Still don't look happy.
But they finally cracked it a bit too late.
My score for the Roller Rockets is...
as they skated home the same day. In the final, we were left with 2 teams, the Coastbladers and Essence. Essence were a freestyle skating family who impressed the judges from the start.
Good split. Really, really good split. You skate on. Can't wait to get you into skate camp.
Well done, guys.
At skate camp, they had bags of enthusiasm, but Mum Joanne was worried about choreography.
Every time I did a spin, what was supposed to happen next? Lost it.
But she stepped up. They all stepped up.
This is semi-finals, guys. Do we want the final?
Yes.
How much?
Really much.
How much?
I can't even say it on the scale.
The team I like to skate on is Essence.
Congratulations, Essence. And made it all the way to the final. No, we're not at a country fete. Believe it or not, we are back in Taiwan. Who knew tug of war was an international sport? And Great Britain have a team competing.
We're in the final stages of representing Great Britain at the World Games for the tug of war competition. We were runners-up in the World Championships last year. If we don't get into the top 3, get a medal, I think I'll be quite disappointed. We've got a good team and we're pretty confident we can do really well.
Our VIPs get to see behind the scenes at the team's training session. And it looks like hard work.
To actually walk in and see those guys, I don't think there's anyone below 6'2", 6'3", and I think Stormer, he must be at least 9 foot. He's massive.
The tug of war team were really, really big, and I thought they were like giants.
OK, boys, just don't sit there. Your turn now. Right, let's go, boys.
Well, you get hold of the rope and you lean down at this real angle and you can feel, but you can actually at the same time feel that the guys at the other end are actually just holding you up. There's no real strain at the other end. In fact, you could look at them, I think they're having a chat and a rest and everything.
It was actually really fun, but when we fell over, it was quite funny.
They may have ended up on the floor, but I wouldn't worry too much about that, simply because when I first started, I ended up on the floor as well.
In my professional opinion, in the tug-of-war world, I'd say these guys have got what it takes to get gold. With our support behind them, definitely.
Good luck.
Good luck. We're really looking forward to watching this now, because now we've seen them, met them, and obviously know what they do, we can get behind them and give them our full support.
So it's competition time. Team GB against the Netherlands. Oh, Dan's getting rowdy again.
It's 90 degrees plus, very, very humid, and I think it's going to be the fittest teams will prevail.
We're going to cheer the British tug-of-war team on loads and loads, and hopefully they'll get gold for Britain.
With the course bladers shouting, they just might do it.
We're really enjoying the tug-of-war. It's a great fun tournament. We're struggling a little bit. The heat is absolutely unbelievable out here. We're making our own hats out of bits of cardboard, and we're trying to shade ourselves as much as possible. And if it's like that for us in the stands, then I can only guess what it's like out there for these guys. It must be so difficult.
If you can hear people shouting for you, it gives you that extra boost. And if you're on it in a real tight battle with another team, it gives you that extra little bit more to beat the team and help everybody else out on the sidelines.
It definitely gives you a bit of a shot in the arm to hear some guys rooting for you on the sidelines, without a shadow of a doubt.
The British team are a little bit disappointed. They came 4th overall, but the Coast Bladers still loved it. Still can't believe we didn't get to go.
Let it go, Sam.
I know.
Let it go, mate. Right, today isn't all about the Coast Bladers, although we will be seeing a lot more of them in Taiwan. Today, we also wanted to celebrate the whole Skate Nation series and give out some special awards to the teams.
Please stand by for the Skate Nation Oscars. Every single one of our skaters took an amazing journey, and so we thought we'd give a special mention to a few of them who deserve a Skate Nation award. Taylor's mum Jenny from the Rapid Rollers wins the award for Best New Skater, from Dinner Lady to Super Skating Rock Chick. Whatever. In the heat, she was more used to going around in circles than putting on a performance, but week after week, she improved. Nice moves, Jenny.
Doing stuff that, I wouldn't normally do. Being a dinner lady.
Jay from the Coast Bladers wins an award for the most daring move. He's been lifted, thrown, spun, dropped and swung, all in the name of performance. Congratulations, Jay. The next award is for Best Dad Dancer, and nobody could deny that Andy from the Slapshots was a super dad dancer.
Andy, that's a cool dad.
Thank you very much.
Fiercely competitive.
Yeah, this is the kind of game that makes your head sweat.
Fiercely sweaty.
And the award for sweatiest man goes to Andy from the Slapshots. Well done, Andy.
And took it to an all-time high with the hip-hop performance. Ultimate Dad. The final award goes to a skater with the best skate skills, and we've consulted our professional skate coach Asher on this one. She thinks it should go to Shadrach from Essence. Even in the heat, he nailed the 360, and he blew us away in every performance.
I know even if I do something wrong, my family will be behind me. I really want to represent them and do really well.
He even tried a different skill with the slalom performance. Nice one, Shadrach. You're a winner. The next event at the World Games is what the Coast Bladers are really looking forward to, the speed skating. Just like Skate Nation team, the Rapid Rollers, these athletes race around a track and the fastest wins. The speed skating was the most watched sport at the World Games at the Yingming Stadium. These skaters are all drafting. They all group together to get less wind resistance so they can go faster, and then at the end they split off and try to beat each other to the finish line.
The speed skating was really fast, and the men had to do 79 laps, and that is just amazing. I don't know how they do it.
Speed skating was really exciting. Just all the lights beaming down on the skaters and skating around their fastest was really a really good experience.
I've seen speed skating before, but not like this, because this is just really fast and I can hardly see them because they're going so fast.
and like the last lap they just go as fast as they can and they're out of energy, but somehow they just get some and just do the last lap so fast.
I'm kind of hoping that Ben's thinking that one of those skaters out there is Louise. I think there's still a bit of romance there, so I think he's looking at when the women were going earlier. I think he was just pretending the blonde ones were Louise from Rapid Rollers.
I'm really impressed with the speed skating. They're really fast, and I reckon Louise would have enjoyed it really well.
When we first came to the heat show, we came in as skaters from Eastbourne, little town. We thought we'd go there, we'll try this, we'll try that, we'll do anything they asked us to do. We never anticipated we end up standing in Taiwan watching world speed skaters doing their thing. It's just, you can't ask for any more than this. Great weather, great crowd, great skating.
That was brilliant. It was just amazing. They're just so fast.
It was world-class skating out there tonight. We've had a fantastic evening, had by all, most definitely.
Back at the hotel, the boys decide they want to visit the night market, but Dan's got other ideas.
Oh, here's Catherine.
Right, boys, you up for this? I'm looking forward to this. Yep, I am. Come on.
It might be a bit chilly at night, even in Taiwan. Best to put your clothes back on you, Dan.
The night market in Kaohsiung City sells lots of different types of food and snacks, including some unusual local dishes.
I've never been anywhere like this before. All the markets, the stalls, clothes shops, it's all amazing. Everything is just new to me.
Some sort of squid served with chilli.
I've never ever been to a market like this before and it's really mad.
Well, the atmosphere in the market is just amazing. Just everyone's really friendly and just amazing.
Well, so far the night market's been fantastic. There's everything here, some really unusual stuff. It's great to see it all. It's great to see what they'll cook and what they'll eat, and it's a bit of culture of Taiwan that I never thought I'd see.
Look, it's a foot. It's an actual foot.
I've seen some of the weirdest things ever, and there's like squids and crabs and fish.
Do you want to try that, Jay?
Yeah.
Go on in. Just chew it and eat it.
My dad gave me something to try, and it was chicken heart, and it was actually quite nice, but I never thought I'd try it.
That's a chicken's heart you've just eaten.
That actually tastes nice.
Fair enough, can't argue with that.
To be out in a market at night really makes a difference, and just being out here, there's Chinese food coming and everything, it's just a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Here's another of our favourite performances. This is from the semi-finals. It's the Roller Rockets.
Still to come on Skate Nation, we hear from the all-important Skate Nation judges.
You have to be honest, fair, but still encouraging.
The cosplayers catch up with Darren and Kirsty, the British artistic skaters, hoping to wow at the World Games.
Are you ready for the competition?
Hopefully.
And we take a look at some of the amazing professional performances on Skate Nation. Big spin in the air!
Now, we couldn't possibly let this special Skate Nation go by without mentioning the judges. All of the teams wanted to please them, and they were tough, but pussycats really.
The one thing that I enjoyed with the cosplayers is that they enjoyed their performances, which means that every time they came out, I knew that I was going to enjoy their performance, and they didn't let me down.
When I say to all the other teams to push that barrier, that's what you do every week. You're putting in new tricks, you're trying new things, even really brave moves. And I've always believed in my career that when you take chances, you succeed. One of the great attributes for the cosplayers were that they were consistent. Week after week, they delivered and performed and just really excited the whole audience.
My score for the cosplayers is gold!
Everyone probably hate me for this, but I think Kevin's my favourite judge.
Well, when Kevin was actually like sitting there on his chair, you're thinking, whoa, he's scary because he's always staring at you. And then he just be quiet for a minute and then says something, and then you're like, whoa.
My score for the cosplayers is gold!
Yeah. I find it brilliant fun to work with Kevin, especially when he does the pauses before the gold!
My score for the Angels is gold!
Yeah.
My score for the Roller Rockets is gold!
I think he enjoys that waiting and that pause before he gives you the answer.
Was it as good as last week? And I would have to say no, it wasn't as good as last week. It was better.
We've always had, throughout the entire show, a lot of respect for what Kevin says, because he seems to know and understand where we're going and what we're doing.
Jay, sometimes you get a little sort of lost look and sort of puzzle in the middle of the performance. Just remember, you're the only one that knows the steps. Just keep smiling, keep performing, and you'll cover it up, okay?
Camilla's my favourite judge because she's always smiling, she's saying good things about us, and it's really, really, really nice.
I think she had a bit of a soft spot for us because she really liked us, I think, and I think she really thought Jay was cute, so I think Jay was quite helpful in our team.
And Jay, that was much better. You finally remember the routine. Well done.
She is a tough cookie. She likes teams.
It looks so much fun and you know, so much energy. I would like to join that team. Well done.
If she doesn't like teams, she's not afraid to say it, and I find that quite refreshing, actually.
The barrel rolls for this team were fantastic. Fast and furious, and Jay, compared to skate camp, your barrel rolls were right on. Well done.
And she's always writing notes about your skating, and it's really, really weird because you're always seeing her hand move on her book, and she's always watching what your moves are.
New York shuffles were the fastest, most in-sync New York shuffles I have ever seen.
It's quite nervous performing for Asha because she's very technical, and if something little goes wrong, she picks up on it.
Seeing is that even the things that you do and that you know well are still looking a little bit cautious.
Asha doesn't miss a trick. It's like the smallest little details. She'll point it out and she'll expect them to come back better the next week.
It's great to see you guys on those ramps. Your lift was fairly simple. I would like to see it rolling and moving a bit faster.
I think Asha's very caring and very considerate when she gives her feedback because she really is passionate about teaching the skating and she wants to see them progress week after week with the skating.
How about learning something at a slow speed before trying then to do it at breakneck speed?
I think more or less Kevin and I are looking for similar things in our performance. We've had a few disagreements, but you know, that's only to be expected. I think you're harsh. I think she was performing for the first time.
They can be perfect. I know they can be perfect. I've seen it and I want them to be perfect.
If Camilla and I don't agree on a certain team, we really are at loggerheads, and it will go on all day. And then at the end of the day, we have to say, we have to agree to disagree, and then we move on. But both of us find it really hard.
OK, Camilla, so what you're trying to say is that you were wrong at the heats and we actually were right.
Yeah, that's basically what I was saying.
For me, the most important thing about doing Skate Nation was all the judges could actually do what they talked about. Camilla was an expert dancer. She could get up and dance. I could get up and I could choreograph and I could do the fitness side of it. Asha could get up and skate rings around everyone on the stage. And that was the most important thing for me.
It's quite difficult to be the judge sometimes because I think you have to be honest, fair, but still encouraging. Because you've got to make sure that they want to come back and not just give up.
Back in Taiwan, the Coast Bladers are going to meet up with our Great British artistic skating duo, Darren and Kirsty. You may remember they performed in the Skate Nation Stadium.
But now it's even more serious. They're competing for Great Britain in the World Games.
Now, the Coast Blader boys have had a go at artistic skating.
Just can't wait to see artistic skating. They'll just be amazing. I just can't wait.
Hi guys.
Hiya.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good. Enjoying your time here?
Loving it here.
Yeah.
It's been brilliant so far. Are you ready for the competition?
Hopefully.
Yeah. But you can rest assured that we'll be behind you all the way anyway, so you'll hear us in the crowd most.
Brilliant, thank you.
You're welcome.
And judging by his previous efforts, they'll definitely hear Dan all right.
So the artistic roller skating competition begins.
It used to be undone by the French. I managed to beat the Aussies. We beat the Aussies and down to the French.
Artistic skating relies on precision, strength and movement to music, just like our teams on Skate Nation. There are 15 countries performing.
I was actually quite surprised by it. I enjoyed it far more than I ever thought I would do.
Before I came to the World Games and saw artistic skating, I thought it was really girly, but now I've seen it, it's not at all. They do lots of jump turns in the air and lots of lifts, and it's just amazing to watch.
It's Darren and Kirsty's chance to be the winning team, with lots of support from our winning team.
I think GB can do this. I think they're definitely going to get a bronze, and I'm hoping that they will.
They should get a 10 for the outfit. It's amazing outfits.
I think we're in with a bit of a chance here. We are in with a bit of a chance. If I can just get some wind behind their sails, we'll be laughing.
I've got my fingers crossed for GB.
Ah, GB!
Don't put them off, Dan.
We're out of time.
Yeah, they're looking good. We gave it everything. Hopefully we've done them proud too.
I think Darren and Kirsty did really well.
And now it's time for the Americans. This team is the one that Darren and Kirsty wanted to beat.
Well, we'd really like to beat the Americans.
Unfortunately, they were pipped to the post by those Americans, and Darren and Kirsty came fourth. The winning team was Italy.
We thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. We were cheering as much as we could. Yeah. Hopefully you heard us.
We did.
Thank you very much. I hope it didn't put you off too much.
No,
It was great. It gave us real confidence.
They had really good sync, and it was amazing to watch, and had some really brilliant moves. And I think all round, the British athletes I've seen have been really amazing and absolutely brilliant to watch.
As well as Darren and Kirsty, we had loads of amazing professional guests in the Skate Nation Stadium. Take a look at these.
Mario and Jason, the BMX Flatlanders.
Terry Price, micro scooter trickster. Oh, that was worth the wait.
Amazing! Big spin in the air! Derek, that was wicked! What a legend! The R-Style crew with a wicked breakdancing routine.
An amazing skipping routine from Double Dutch Force. DDF to you and me.
Let's not forget the best artistic skating pair ever to come from the UK.
So good, I got you.
It's been an incredible trip, but now it's time for the Coastbladers to leave Taiwan and Skate Nation behind them.
Well, winning means a lot to me and the team. It was just, at the beginning we were quite laid back, but over the series we just sort of more focused and concentrated a lot more on getting the trip to Taiwan.
When Ben asked me to take part in his team, I never imagined in my wildest dreams what I was letting myself in for. However, I've enjoyed every moment of it and I would do it all over again if I had the chance.
At the World Games, I've seen loads of different sports, and my favourite one is canoe polo, but there's loads more that I liked as well.
Over here in Taiwan, I've learnt lots of different things. I've learnt how to use chopsticks, and I've learnt a couple of words. I've learnt how to say hello, which is ni hao, and I've learnt how to say Taiwan to win, which is Taiwan wanning, something like that. But it's really good over here.
They've really thrown themselves in at the deep end. They've taken part in everything. They want to be part of everything. My relationship with the boys is completely different now. We're kind of more like best friends than we are father and son. We're just out there enjoying ourselves and being really pally and just making the most of it.
I've had a better relationship with Ben, a better relationship with my dad and my brother, and just being able to come here with them is just fantastic.
I've really enjoyed seeing weird and wonderful things in Taiwan, like their night market and temples and things like that.
These experiences that I've had are really unique because they're just going to stay with me for my whole life, and they're really amazing to do.
For me as a dad, you don't get enough time to spend with your children. Skate Nation's given us everything. It's given us time to spend together, it's given us times to have highs, to have lows. It's just given me every opportunity to spend real intense time with my children and really appreciate the way they think and the way they are and the way they react. And I don't think I'll ever get that chance again. So, you know, to do it now, brilliant.
You ready to go home then, mate? You're gonna miss it?
Taiwan has probably been the icing on the cake. The people, the place, the World Games, what an end to what is just a fantastic time.
We've worked so hard and put a lot of rehearsals into winning this, and I think no ending could have been better than this one.
Skate Nation has been great fun. It's been an amazing experience being here in Taiwan, and it's just been an amazing end to Skate Nation altogether.
It's been everything for the boys. They've learned, they've given it everything, they've had fun, and so full time to Taiwan, yeah? Right. 3, 2, 1.
Coastbladers!
The Coastbladers were worthy winners and deserve the title, the nation's best skate team. But are you ready for some more? Well, we've got more. Jump Nation is on its way to CBBC. 14 teams will be taking on jump rope this time. They'll all be trying to impress the judges. Camilla and Kevin will be back with us, together with a new expert judge, jump rope champion Encore Bahal.
Well, I think in this competition we're going to see something that I've never seen before in the sport of jump rope.
That's kind of the energy I was looking for throughout.
We'll have to see how you fare against the competition.
Only 5 teams jumped in today.
That was very, very impressive.
I'm not entirely sure that I agree with this decision.
Other teams in this competition better watch out.
All the teams want a place at the Jump Nation Stadium.
But only one team will win the prize to a special jump rope camp in America, where they'll learn to be the best from the best.
We think you're up to it. You jump in.
You jump in!
You jump in.
Make sure you jump in.
That performance is what Jump Nation is about.
So that's Jump Nation coming very soon to CBBC.
There'll be tangle ropes and more fierce competition as the jump teams battle for a prize of a trip to the USA to an exclusive American jump rope camp.
Oh yes, it's another great trip across the world for the winning team.
Yeah, and the only place me and you got to go this summer was camping in the rain.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, at least we were together though, eh?
Oh, get off.
Okay, right, we'll be back here very soon for Jump Nation. Until then, see ya.
Bye, come on.
Come here.
Calling all agents. Brand new, top secret, MI High.
Keep eye contact and your nerve. This is just the beginning.
Keep your spy pods tuned for a new series of MI High. Mondays at 4:35, CBBC on BBC One. CBBC.
Diddy-dam, look! What is it? It's a balloon! So what? It's not any old balloon, it's a helium balloon! What does it do? It makes your voice go all funny. Look!
Sloppy flap crackers.
My go.
Nanny Knob Knobs.
My turn.
Sloppy chops. Scabby eyebrows. Sprocket. Dirty badger. Diddy Dick and Dom.
I wonder what Diddy Dum is thinking. I wonder if Diddy Dick is thinking. I wonder what Diddy Dum is thinking. I wonder if Diddy Dum is thinking. I wonder what Diddy Dick is thinking. I wonder if Diddy Dick is thinking. I wonder if Diddy Dum is thinking. Lovey, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I think so, Lovey. You see, I knew it would telepathy. I knew you were going to say that. I
be in so much trouble when Mike sees this.
Come on, let's hide.
Maybe we could paint it into something less hairy.
Just cover it with this? Well, don't just stand there.
I think we're safe in here. We just have to wait for Mike to go to bed.
All right, where are you?
Caught you pink-handed.
You better smarten up if you want to survive in this place.
Tracy Beaker Returns, the brand new series, starts Friday, 5:15 on the CBBC channel.
CBBC.